So I had recently straightened my hair with a wash and set, but it was feeling really dry and damaged and just going through some things. So I had seen the Pydana line on Finally Amber's page and decided to give it a shot. Now for those of you who aren't familiar with my videos, this is my freshly washed hair using a sulfate-free shampoo. And now I'm going to apply the Avocado and Babassu Deep Moisture Treatment from Pydana. I don't really have a regimen for how to apply this. I just put it on first, let it get a little softer, and then I go back through with a wide tooth comb and detangle. Once I've gone through all the parts, I also like to go through with my hands and just rake through, do a little finger detangling to make sure I got everything. Also to make sure that the conditioner has gotten all over my hair. Now this is a relatively small amount of hair that is left in the comb, considering that it was really dry when I washed it. Now they say to turn it pattern down and just put it in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes. I left mine in for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now you're only supposed to need it on for 30 minutes to 45 minutes, but what had happened was I got distracted, so it might have been a little bit longer. As you can see, there's a lot of definition. It's pretty soft. I can definitely see my curl pattern again. Now it's time to style. I start using the leave-in conditioner. I go ahead and I separate my hair in the way that I know I'm about to style it. And for me, that's 4/4. Now I received this handwritten note with my products from Rochelle saying to use the LCO method, meaning use the leave-in, then the cream, and to seal it with the oil. Thanks for the tip, Rochelle. Now it's time to style. For those of you who haven't seen my flat twist video, feel free to go and take a look. This one's gonna go by pretty fast. Now I tend to wipe down all that extra product and go ahead and use it on the next section because ain't nobody got the kind of money to be wasting good product. A little closer look, cross and grab, cross and grab. Again, I take any residual product and just apply it a little bit extra everywhere, make sure everything's laid. And now we let it sit. So this is about 2-3 days later. I love this little cap, even though folks try and tell me I look like a cafeteria lady. I just put my satin bonnet inside and the cap on the outside and wear that all day. Take a little oil and now it's time to unravel. Now that I've untwisted my hair, it's time to give it a little bit of volume. So I add some oil and begin to pick it out. Now this process takes a little bit of time, but don't rush. You don't want your hair to get frizzy. Just put on some good music and get ready for the ride. As you can see, this is the side picked out. Full, not full. But we're gonna handle that. Now some people like to use a pick to volumize their hair. I just flip mine around a little bit, zhuzh it up with my hand, and it works for me. Do whatever works for you. All right, guys, let's talk takeaways. I love the way that my hair feels right now. Like, you see how much movement it has? It's not even the least bit dry. It's incredibly hydrated. It's so soft. You can see that I changed the part because I got a big forehead. Middle parts just probably aren't for me. I wasn't sure about the deep conditioner because it didn't have the softness immediately following the wash that I thought that it should. But after seeing the end result, I'm not really mad at it. I'm wondering if it would work the same if I didn't use all of the products together. So I may use everything independently to see what works best and what doesn't. I appreciated the tip from the sales team that said use the LCO method rather than the LOC method. So I did the leave-in, then I did the cream, then I did the oil. I loved the heating cap. There were a couple of times where I was like, oh, it's not hot enough. But then when I got underneath the cap, I was like, oh no, it's still hot in here. It ended up being like an hour in the deep conditioner, and I had forgotten that I had it on because I was doing all this stuff, which is wonderful because it's like hands-free. I don't need to sit under the dryer. I don't need to do any of that because that's too much. Like, we got stuff to do. Ain't nobody got time for that. My only complaint about this line so far is that the deep conditioner is just, it's not enough. This will probably only get about 2 good deep conditions out of it, but I also saturate my hair in deep conditioner. So, long story short, as of right now, I'm loving this product. They give it 10 out of 10 from me. Which, like I said, you know, coming out of having my hair straight for a couple of weeks, there was a lot of damage. I think I put maybe too much heat on it, and it was starting to break a little bit when I combed it. But this feels great. I think we're gonna have to add this to the roster. All right, let me know if you've tried it and what you think. Go ahead and follow me if you aren't already. Thanks.